you have become the strongest trainer in this Pokemon League. The statue in the central chamber will take you to the Champions Room. We, the Elite Four of Unova, are sworn to follow the Champion's order to be neutral. So this rest is up to you. Alright, so we are ready to go here. Let's heal up real quick. Oh, we could probably do this with a freshwater. Boop! Alright. Okay, here we go, I guess. Tally-ho! Alright, so this brings us down into the Champion's Chamber, which brings us up these steps. Big old steps. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, alright, so we come here and N is confronting, or has just beaten Alder. Never again will Pokemon be made to suffer to be held captive by humans. It's all thanks to my friend Reshiram. You may have the title of champion, but you can't stop me with just a title. Your soft heart has left you weak. Years ago you lost your Pokemon, your partner, to sickness. In order to forget the pain in your heart, you wanted Unova. Who knows how long it's been since you've had to fight with your full strength. I actually kind of like that about you, though. As a trainer, as a champion, I shall issue an order across Unova. Trainers of the free world, free your Pokemon. I beg you! Separating people from Pokemon, don't do anything but that. Words. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all our strength, and I won. Do not say another word. I've been waiting. No, you're not. You literally just finished your battle. In the future, I envisioned you obtained a stone, and indeed you have. The Dark Stone. Reshiram is responding to it. Stop. This is not a suitable place for the legendary dragons. From the ground rise up, the castle of Team Plasma. Surround the Pokemon League. This, logic leaves the whole... I mean, logic as much as Pokemon can allow, I suppose, but... What? Like, he has a massive castle built underground that they've somehow rigged to, like, explode around the Pokemon League? Like, what? It makes literally no sense. While this is happening, once we're done with this cinematic, we're going to speed through all of N's castle, just because this episode's going long, and we'll come back when it's time for us to do the battles, like when we're catching Zekrom and things like that. Just so you're forewarned, that's going to happen, I just want, yeah, so you're forewarned. Why do we need, like, a half-dozen different staircases? It's weird. What has just appeared is Team Plasma's castle. The king's words will resound from the heights to all below. You must come to the castle as well. Everything will be decided there. Whether Pokemon will be liberated from people, or whether Pokemon and people will live together. We will see whose belief is stronger, and our result will change the world. Alright, guys. So we're going to speed up here before Sharon starts talking, and we'll be back when we're ready to take on Zekrom, I think. Alrighty, guys. Be back in a minute. Welcome, holder of the Dark Stone. The castle that appeared as if it were enveloping the Pokemon League is a symbol. It means Unova will change. The king of this castle is the strongest trainer in the world. He is accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He has defeated the champion. Added to all that, his heart burns with the desire to improve the world. If that's not what makes a hero, what more do you need? Now that the stage is set, we can seize the people's minds and hearts. We can bring into being the world that I know that Team Plasma desires more easily than you can imagine. We and only we will use Pokemon, and we shall rule the powerless populace. I've been waiting so long for this. I've kept my silence so no one could piece together what I planned. No, those painful days are at an... He kept his silence? He was, like, giving, like, speeches in public squares and stuff. Like, he was blatantly shouting his plan. He could have done all this in secrecy and silence, and nobody would have even known what happened before it hit him. But no. What I desire is a world for Pokemon, and Pokemon alone. I will separate Pokemon from people, so Pokemon can regain their original power. It is time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs, even if it means my Pokemon friend get hurt. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. If that's so, prove it to me. Show me the depth of your determination. Alright. And started out as like this soft-spoken kind of guy, and then he's gotten progressively more British every time I've had to do him. Phrasing. Here we go. You can come all this way to battle me, but Zekrom is not responding. You haven't been recognized as a hero, have you? How disappointing. I actually kind of liked you a little. Through our many battles, I got the feeling you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have two options. Challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free of people. Do we actually get that choice? Can we actually just leave? And I'm not saying we would take that choice, but it seems like if he's going to offer us the choice, we should have the opportunity to do so. Okay, Reshiram piles in here. The perspectives on things are a little off when you've got the screens side by side, opposed to on top of each other, but that's alright. That's alright. Wow. Sweet! There's no denying that this game is visually very pretty. Cinematographics and all the, you know, just the whole everything. It's very, very, very pretty game. Little chat heavy for me, but that's fine. Okay, so the Darkstone, it's trembling inside the bag. Your Darkstone is, Zekrom is. Boo-doo-doo-doo! Pulling in that vortex. Darkstone draws in the aura of your surroundings and converts it into the powerful force, which is now being released. Do it! It's like the Death Star. Coming in at 10 tons is Zekrom! Yeah, Zekrom's way cooler looking than Reshiram. Sorry, sucker, you're going down! Alright, here we go. Reshiram and Zekrom. There were once one life, one Pokemon, complete opposites yet the same. Reshiram and Zekrom were Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. Oh, I see, you really are a hero too. I'll tell you what that Pokemon is saying to you. I want to battle with you, to try to make me your friend and ally. I plan to test you to see if you are really pursuing. It's funny, because I'm gonna throw a Master Ball at it. So he wants to test me in battle to see if I can be his friend and ally. But in reality, we're just going to straight up Master Ball this guy and move on. Because here's the catch. I have no intention of using this Pokemon. We have every right to. Enn's Castle is a route that we have access to, and he is our first encounter and catch. But I'm not going to. Because The rules of the Hexath'locke state that only Pokemon that make it into the Hall of Fame or defeat the champion are eligible for transfer. And I have no intention of switching out one of my existing Pokemon for a random legendary that just showed up. We're gonna name this guy Zeus. I don't know if that's right. Well, that's definitely not right. There we go. Sure, we'll say that's right. Mostly because I just don't care. Add Zekrom to your party. Add Zekrom to your party from the box. No. Not adding Zekrom to your party. Is that okay? Yes. I have faith in the team we've compiled to be able to handle this on their own. We'll see how that goes, but that's what I'm expecting. And fully restored Tortimer's Pokemon. My Pokemon weren't hurt. I healed at that lady where I was told to. I should have switched Toadette around because he's probably going to lead with Reshiram, I would think. And Reshiram is a fire type, so this could be interesting. Okay, so we know this could actually be interesting. Reshiram's Turbo Blaze. Okay, so let me look real quick. What ability does Lumiere have? Flame Body, so it doesn't have Flash Fire. That's a bit disappointing, but I think we can still probably make that work. Yeah, so let's bring Lumiere in. At the very least, the Fusion Flare that's likely coming Toadette's way will be less effective. Yeah. Hopefully, Lumiere can handle this. Okay, yeah, Lumiere's alright. I probably can't Will-O-Wisp it. Let's see what a Shadow Ball will do for us. The only other moves this thing has is like Hyper Beam and Extra Sensory, neither of which should do much to Lumiere. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. And its special defenses gets lowered. Beautiful. Well, we're going to kill N's favorite Pokemon right here, right now. Yeah, see, we didn't need Zekrom to face off against Reshiram. Oh, what a joke. Okay. Lumiere doing work, taking down the big behemoth. Toadette's gaining 2014 experience, but sending Caracosta. We'll switch. We'll bring Toadette in for that. Let's see. Yeah, Toadette will be perfect for that. No problem at all. We'll be good to go here. Alright, so Leech Seed. As we're up to do. Come on, Toadette. So I'm thinking. Well, no. So if we beat N, if we successfully take him out, we are going to have to. If we successfully take him out, we're going to have to take on Gestus still. So even though N is technically the champion, the challenge won't be over, and Pokemon won't be eligible for transfer until we defeat Gestus. Because if they happen to die in the Gestus battle, which is a required battle, then we're in a bit of a tough place. Let's do Lumiere. So I threw Dragon Claw on. Well, I figured Dragon Claw would just be useful on Petrie, but then I threw Dragon Tail on Kensei because I was a little worried about Reshiram, but that seemed to work out okay. So let's just go for the Fire Blast. No need to mess around here. This should one-shot, I would think. Better one-shot. Yes, no fake sturdy today. Take that, Vanillux. Sucker! About to send in Archeops. We'll switch. Archeops on Archeops. Do I want to do that? This thing has like almost exactly the same moveset as I do. Yeah. Yeah. I trust Petrie. We can do it. We can do it. I trust he can outspeed, and even if he doesn't kill, Defeatist should drastically lower this guy's attack. So even if he survives this, his attack should be worthless. But he doesn't survive it. We take him out. It's kind of weird that Ann all of a sudden has. I guess maybe he's had teams like this all along, but it seems like he probably could have used, some of his stronger Pokemon previously. It seems like in the past he's always been using just Pokemon in the area. He'd like befriended Pokemon from the routes around him, because every time his team is different, and it's all usually made up of Pokemon from the surrounding routes. Seems like he just like befriends the Pokemon and they battle with him for a bit, and then he lets him go. But now all of a sudden he's got, you know, all these crazy Pokemon and things, and I mean, I guess they're not that crazy, but you guys know what I mean. Alright, Team Plasma about to send in Zoroark. Yeah, we'll switch for that. We'll bring Toadette in. Yeah, we'll do Toadette. Why not? No reason why we can't. I was gonna say maybe we should do Virgil, but we've seen both Toadette and Virgil a fair bit today, so I'm not too worried about it. My last friend, please share your courage with me. Let's just go for the Sky Uppercut. Oh, it lands! Beautiful. Should one-shot, I would think. Beautiful. Down goes N's last friend in the world. I feel a little bit bad about that, but he's standing between me and beating up his dad, so we've gotta make it work here. Reshiram and I were beaten. Your ideas, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. No, my Pokemon were stronger than yours, and you're drawing conclusions here where none is to be had. My Pokemon were stronger. Your ideals or whatever, I don't care. I'm just here to move on to the next season. Two heroes living at the same time, one that pursues ideals and one that pursues the truth. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. What? What is even... What? Oh, guess he's gonna be mad. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy. What, the two green-haired people surprised that they're relatives? To start with, I swore to end into pursuing the truth. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearless masses. That at least was well done. I read that wrong. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line to battle to see which one shows my legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing about Pokemon. Tortimer, I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, must be eliminated. Ooh, I guess this is literally going to try and kill me here. Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it just naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool! That's a ridiculous idea! You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I caught Zekrom with a Master Ball, and then I just defeated Reshiram with a normal Chandelure, so I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've all lost hope. Tortimer. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what! Okay, so we have to jump right into the next battle here. We don't even get a chance to heal, I guess? Unless that weird little ding we just heard was us healing. I'm hoping it kind of was. I don't remember what our team looked like coming out of the last battle. Okay, so let's take a brief second here. Okay. I'm going to bring in... But first I'm going to scroll down briefly. Apologize. Okay, perfect. So let's bring in Petrie. And Petrie... Yeah, this should be fine. We'll do this. Okay. Petrie comes in. Coppergrigus use Psychic. Hang on, Petrie, hang on. Alright. Let's go for the Crunch. Ooh, not enough to kill. We do get Mummy though, which is actually kind of good. We lose the Defeatist ability. Not gonna argue with that. Is he gonna heal his Coppergrigus? He seems like kind of a jerk, so I'm gonna doubt it. Let's just go for it. No, he uses Protect. Ah, using the strats, throwing up the Toxic, throwing up the Protect. That's okay. That's okay. So let's go for, let's heal. We've got full restores. We'll use them. No reason to dilly-dally now. This is our last battle of Season 5. Oh my god, this episode's gonna be long. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys are okay. Let's go for the Crunch. Chandelure using Protect, or Chandelure. Cofagrigus using it Protect again. Come on, Nefertiti, just die. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Oh, and the crit. Good work, Petrie. Toadette getting experience, 61. T-Plasma is about to use Bisharp. We'll switch. Right? We want to switch? What do I want to bring in, though? Let's bring in Toadette. For sure. Yeah, Toadette. Okay. We're okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're fine. We're fine. I guess we do still have the Hydreigon that we have to kill. Let's just go for the Mach Punch. See what that's gonna do for us. Okay, it does quite enough. Alright, so Bisharp goes down. So that's two. Two down. Guess it's about to send in Hydreigon. Okay, so yeah, so we'll switch for that. We'll bring in Petrie. Petrie's holding the Dragon Fang, I think, to boost its Dragon-type move. Or no, I had put the Dragon Fang on it, but I took that off because I wanted to leave Acrobatics powerful. I guess I could have switched that. I haven't really used Acrobatics once, but we'll throw the Dragon Claw here. See what that'll do for us. Hopefully enough. Hopefully enough. Not quite. Oh, Petrie. Oh crap. Oh crap. Whew. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, Kensei. Kensei, come in. Kensei should be able to take whatever Hydreigon will throw at him. And then we've got Dragon Tail, so we should be able to do that. They'll probably heal. Yeah, he does heal. Okay. So I'm going to actually take a turn and heal up Petrie, I think. Just because I think Kensei can afford it. And I don't want to be in a position where it's like, oh man, I wish I had done that. If I need Petrie again, I want to be able to have Petrie again. Okay, so we're going to take a Dragon Pulse. Whew, okay, though, that's, why do we do the math? Okay, Kensei, you got this. Don't crit. Okay, Dragon Tail should do decent damage, and then it should switch him out, right? Okay, Seismitoad comes in. I'm okay with that. Alright, so let's heal up one more time here. Get Kensei back to full health. We could switch to Toadette, but I think we're okay here. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. How's Kensei gonna handle that? Okay, not too bad. Let's go for an Xer, I guess. See what that'll do. Not much. Not as much as his Earthquake, which I guess is a little sad. Whoa! Okay, critical hits. Not enjoying that. Thank you for very much stuff and things, but no, just stop. Okay, who can I potentially switch into who will be doing more work? I can't do Toadette because he's got Sludge Wave. I can't switch her into something like that. One second here. Okay, so Virgil, no. Shoot. Kensei's really the only one who can handle this. Okay, so, let's go for the Surf. He doesn't have a dry skin or anything like that. And he is ground type. Okay, beautiful. Alright, that works. We can take that. And he is Mystic Water boosted, I guess. Okay, so Buffalont comes in. Okay, so that's okay, Toadette. We'll get Toadette a shot here. Go for the Sky Uppercut and just attempt to kill. Yes! And she lands it. Atta girl, Toadette. Come on, one shot. Yes! Yes! Okay, good girl. So we... did we kill it? No, we switched the Hydreigon out. Okay, so I could attempt to kill the Hydreigon with Toadette, but he has Fire Blast. He has Fire Blast. Crap. I really have nothing. Nothing but Kensei. Okay. Whew. 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 Okay, come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, come on, Kensei. Please, 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 please. He's gonna resist Surf, so let's go for the X Scissor. Beautiful. Attaboy, Kensei. Doing the work. Okay, so we're just down to the Electros, right? Yeah, and we'll switch. I don't actually think I put a rock or a ground move on anybody, which was probably a bad idea. But, let's see, he's got Flamethrower, Acrobatic. Okay, so we can't bring Toadette in. Crunch, we can't bring Lumiere in. Wild Charge, we can't bring Petrie in. Flamethrower, we can't bring Virgil in. Crap. Timon, buddy. Want to bring us home? Timon? Well, we'll try it. We'll throw up the Confuse Ray. We'll go for some of our status stuff here to start. Okay, beautiful. Confuse Ray lands. All right, so we'll try this the smart way. Beautiful. Hits itself in the face. That works. Let's throw up the Hypnosis. Land it, land it, land it. Yes! Attaboy, Timon. Alright, so then we should be able to just return this guy into Oblivion. Hopefully. Whew. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, we woke up. Hit yourself in the face. Hit yourself in the face. Yes! Kill it. No. Darn it. What is going on here? Well, you're losing. Yes, this is what's going on. Oh, and he doesn't have any more full restores. Okay, well, there we go. Electros is dead. Oh, and so is Hexath'locke Season 5. With that knockout, we are officially champions of the Unova region, I think, and of, I'm absolutely perfect. I'm perfection! I'm the perfect ruler of a perfect world! So while these guys hash this out, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Grey, and I want to thank you guys again for sticking through for this season. Support's dropped off a little bit on the Hexath'locke, which has been a little bit sad for me, given it's kind of my main series, at least in my mind. And we still have a season to go, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope that you guys will come back in the fall to watch Season 6 as we play through Pokemon X? It'll probably be Pokemon X again. I don't know. Might be doing Pokemon Y. I haven't really decided yet. It'll be X or Y. But before we get into all of that, we now need to get into the meat of the Hexath'locke, which is our transfers. Now, as I mentioned last episode when we talked about the starters, you guys have the ability to select 2 of your favorite Pokemon from our Hall of Fame members, both from Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, not 6, but 1 through 5, so any Pokemon Seasons 1 through 5 can be selected, who made it into the Hall of Fame. So, give me 1 second here. I had the list pulled up. Okay, so, what that includes is Leonardo, our Blastoise, from Season 1. Kazooie. So I'm gonna do these in season order. So Season 1, we have Leonardo, our Blastoise, Kazooie, our Pidgeot, Zelda, our Primeape, Sylar, our Alakazam, Hobbs, our Arcanine, or Thor, our Jolteon. Alright, from Season 2 you can choose from Zuko, our Blaziken, Friday, our Shiftry, Toadette, our Breloom, obviously, Toadette's here, or Serenity, our Swellow. Season 3, you have a choice between Littlefoot, Fluffy, Goliath, I'm sorry, I'm going to be putting pictures up, but I'm just looking at a text list. Littlefoot, our Meganium, Fluffy, our Ampharos, Goliath, our Heracross, Sherlock, our Togekiss, and Aegir, our Vaporeon. Season 5, you have the choice between Buddy, our Bidoof, Thorn, our Roserade, Darla, our Crobat, or Toph, our Garchomp. Dantes would have been in there, but Dantes unfortunately died earlier this season. And then from Season 5, you can choose between Kensei, our Samurott, Timon, our Watchog, Virgil, our Garvantula, Lumiere, our Chandelure, or Petrie, our Archeops. So, those are all the Pokemon that you have choice of. You can choose any Pokemon. It doesn't have to be from this particular season, any of those Pokemon that I listed. I just want to be clear, because last time I said the exact same things, and you guys still managed to think that you could only choose Pokemon from that season. And so I had, like, everybody vote for Toph and Dantes, and they're like, oh, well, I thought you could... It's like, no, let me make it clear. You could choose any of those Pokemon from Seasons 1 through 5. Vote for your 2 favorites. Which 2 you would like to see. And we will be able to tally up those and determine which 2 Pokemon are coming in to next season. And so use whatever criteria you want. I'd love to hear your criteria. Yeah, so, you know, again, we're going into Kalos, Season 6, where they did introduce Mega Evolution. There are a number of Pokemon here that have Mega Evolved forms. Well, Leonardo and Kazooie both have Mega... well, Leonardo, Kazooie, Sylar... I got a lot of them. Okay, so 3 of our Season 1 Pokemon have evolved forms, but Kazooie I don't think can get Pidgeotite, or whatever it's called, until Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Maybe I could find that in my Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game, and bring it over if you guys wanted, if you guys really wanted Kazooie, but anyway. Let's see, Zuko has a Mega Evolution, oh, so maybe you want to see Zuko. Let's see, Fluffy, Goliath, Heracross, Goliath has a Mega Evolution, Buddy Thorn, Dollar Toph, Garchomp, Toph has a Mega Evolution, and I think that's it of the Pokemon we have available to us. Not that that should be a deciding characteristic, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying, hey, give me a Pokemon that gets a Mega Evolution. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other, but just as a reminder, we're going into Kalos. If you want to use that as a criteria, feel free. Or if you just, you know, if you just happen to love Leo, or, you know, Sherlock, or, you know, whatever. If you love Timon, you know, whoever is your favorite Pokemon, or whoever you think will be the most strategically viable, whatever criteria you want to use. Generally, I prefer to make those decisions on, like, a sentimental basis. Like, oh, I just loved seeing Littlefoot. You know, whatever you guys want to do. So if you want to make your criteria strategic, instead of, you know, sentimental, it's up to you. Just let me know what criteria you're using. It's not going to really affect things a ton, I guess, because I'm basically just going to tally up, and I'm taking who you guys are saying. If there's a tiebreaker, or if there is a tie, I will potentially be just choosing who I wanted. Like, I think there was a tie between Toadette and Toph for this season, and I didn't want both Toph and Dantes, like, just Pokemon from last season. I didn't want both of the, you know, them in this season necessarily. I decided to go Toadette, and I don't regret that at all. Toadette is an amazing Pokemon, and I've enjoyed using her a lot. You know, that was a tiebreaker, I believe, if I remember correctly. So, in the event of a tiebreaker, I will just decide, and we will be able to go from there. Again, so those are the Pokemon you guys have to choose from. I'll list them out one last time. Again, list your 2 favorites. You know, and if you want to say, you know, well, use these guys because of, you know, this starter or whatever, that's a little dangerous because the starter hasn't been confirmed. So, I mean, if you look at last episode and it looks like somebody's overwhelmingly getting points, you can maybe use that in your criteria. You're like, well, since it looks like, you know, Fennekin's winning, or Froakie's winning, or whatever, Chespin's winning, then take, you know, if you're taking Chespin, then take, you know, Zuko and, you know, Leonardo, or whatever you guys want to do. So, use whatever criteria you want, I guess is the point. But list your 2 favorite Pokemon, or the 2 Pokemon you would like to see transferred into next season, in the comments down below. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put those in the comments, and I'll respond to them as best I can. I'm usually pretty quick on responding to comments. So if you've got questions or you're unclear exactly how this works, either go back and watch a previous season's finale, or just put a question in the comments here, and I will do my best to explain that for you. But yeah, once again, here are the Pokemon you have to choose from. for next season's transfers. Leonardo the Blastoise, Kazooie the Pidgeot, Zelda the Primeape, Sylar the Alakazam, Hobbs the Arcanine, Thor the Jolteon, Zuko the Blaziken, Friday the Shiftry, Toadette the Breloom, Serenity the Swellow, Littlefoot the Meganium, Fluffy the Ampharos, Goliath the Heracross, Sherlock the Togekiss, Aegir the Vaporeon, Buddy the Bidoof, Thorn the Roserade, Darla the Crobat, Toph the Garchomp, Kensei the Samurott, Timon the Watchog, Virgil the Galvantula, Lumiere the Chandelure, or Petrie the Archeops. Those are the choices that you guys have. Choose wisely, and I will see you guys back this coming fall. Probably the second week of August is when you should be on the lookout for Hexath'locke Season 6. We're finally getting into the final season of this 6-part event. I'm super excited, both because it's an exciting time for the challenge, because we're getting so close to the end now, but also just because I'm really excited. I had not really even picked up Pokemon X since we stopped the blind run, so I'm excited to play through Kalos again. I really enjoyed it the first time, and I'm looking forward to going back through doing a challenge, because that always gives you an even greater appreciation for the game you're playing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer Gray, and you've been great. Make sure, if you haven't voted for the starter yet, go back to last episode and do that. Don't do it here. Again, do it on last episode. And if you guys would, again, vote for the transfers for me, I would appreciate it greatly. I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I will see you back for Hexath'locke Season 6 in August. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.